Hi there YouTube, Big G back again with another video and a new project. Well, it's about time that I had a new project. So the other day I was browsing around at one of these second-hand places with the wife. She wanted to look at some old furniture, and lo and behold I came across this old coin op machine, a golden coin. Can't really call it a one-arm bandit because it doesn't have one arm on the right hand side there, but basically it's a old gambling machine. So I mean, I had to just pick this up. There was just no other way around it, and I'm glad I did, because it's got that lovely form factor you can see here. That is just that classic coin op, you know, from the, I suppose, the 70s 80s type of shape and feel to it. I mean, it's made out of fiberglass. It's still got all the innards and everything there, but very old and very, I don't know, I'm going to probably replace it with a Raspberry Pi on the inside, and get it functioning again as a coin op gambling machine. You know, maybe have it so I can play multiple games like poker or whatever, slots, whatever it may be, cards on the actual machine. I think it'll make a nice addition to my arcade collection. So if we have a look, I'm just going to have a quick pan around it. You can see there it's got the 3/7, it's got the old screens there. You can see some of the innards that I've already taken out because this machine was in really bad shape. It's obviously been lying, it was out in the open, lying at the second-hand place, and exposed to the weather. So yeah, I just want the shell basically. Yeah, so you can see there the golden coin front, and just changing viewpoints here. It's only got the 2 buttons on, and no moving parts except for the coin mechanisms and so forth, which I've already taken out, as you can see there. It's still got the little motherboard in there. Doesn't look like there's anything great and fancy about it. It's just I think a mass-produced or cheaply made gambling machine, and obviously it just works on a lighting system. There's no moving parts, like I said. That is the mechanism that actually then does the payout of the coins when you hit a jackpot. And you can see there I'm taking out the actual display, and you can see all it is a number of LED lights that's behind there. That would obviously, when you play the game, it's going to flash in a sequence, I'm sure, and indicate what you've actually got, instead of having you know, rolling slots. There's the top display, also just lit up with lights. You know, I'm going to keep those and try and incorporate them into the actual machine somehow. There you can see a very basic little motherboard. If anybody knows anything about this machine, please give me a shout, because I'd love to actually know where it comes from, whether it was just a cheap Chinese import into South Africa, or if it's just a locally made, homemade arcade gambling machine. Can't really call it an arcade, it must probably just coin op gambling machine. And there you can see I've just taken out very basic innards. Now I want to clean up the inside of this machine, get it all ready for me to replace, and then you can see I've taken it outside, and you can see the wood that's inside. It's just that pressed wood. It's obviously gotten very wet, and like I said there, I just want the shell, and I'm going to build it up from the shell. And yes, so I love the look and the color of this machine, that sparkly gold color. I think it's going to be a great project using my Raspberry Pi, and I'm most probably going to replace, you can see there is 2 spots for LCD screens. I'm going to put them in, maybe just the top where you've got the 7s and so forth. There I would actually have the screen that'll actually play the game on, and then the bottom screen that will just probably just run through a sequence of graphics or so forth. I'm sure that's more of an advertising demonstration type board that's on there. And you know, put lights back on it, get the coin mechanism working. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah guys, this is my new project. It's going to take a while for me to do, but I'm going to do bits and pieces. The first step is to get LCD screens that I'm going to be able to fit into there. I mean, those are odd shaped sizes. I don't have those in my collection, so I may have to order some in from China, I'm sure, so that I can get this classic old machine up and running again. So yeah, guys, cheers from me, and remember, keep it retro.